Today was fun. His voice was smooth, almost sensual, and it warmed up my insides. I loved this man's voice and I could listen to him speak forever. But wait a moment. Why does his voice suddenly sound different? Could it be the alcohol in my system toying with my ears or just my hormones? I reasoned with myself. "Did you hear what I said?" he asked. His eyes held mine in search of a response. So I nodded briefly, unable to utter a word. At that point, I had given up on trying to extinguish my fiery emotions. I was a furnace ready to ignite anything, anyone. Yet, there we stood, outside my door instead of inside, where we could let our souls harmonize to the eternal tune. Just kiss him already, or go inside. You both look ridiculous just standing here at your doorstep. My mind nudged. "Can we do this again?" he asked, while his finger gently ran down the length of my bare arm to find a resting place around my waist. "Kiss me already." I willed him with my raging thoughts as I leaned in, hoping he would get the hint. "Do you want to open your door, or should I help you with it?" Door? What door? My brain was booting at a slow pace, so it took me a while to figure out he was referring to my front door. Who cared about that door when I was ready for him to unlock the only barrier truly standing between us? "Anna, are you drifting off?" "Yeah, I get it. I know it's late and you have work tomorrow morning. Can you unlock your door? I want to be sure you're inside and safe before I head back." He smiled tightly and slowly took a step backwards. Work? Safe? On a night like this? How could he even pull up the work card when I was practically throwing myself at him? He'd spent all night teasing me, and now he wanted to act responsible. Was this a game for him, and he enjoyed toying with my emotions? My frustration mounted, followed by a sudden surge of embarrassment as I recalled how I had rushed into the restaurant's restroom to Google seduction tips. Why I ever thought they would work on him was beyond me. It was all a bad idea. I pulled my hand out of his and fumbled with my purse as I tried to untangle the clasp from the chain strap. I was angry at him, at myself, and at my silly seduction attempts. "I will do it," he offered, and without waiting for my response, he gently took the purse out of my unsteady fingers, easily unclasped, and fished out my key. He turned to unlock my door. "Don't you dare!" I snapped at him. At my tone, he froze, my key hovering near the door lock. "What now?" he asked, meeting my angry gaze. The confusion I saw on his face further irritated me, and my patience evaporated. "What is wrong with you? Are you blind?" "Blind," he repeated, utterly ignorant of my anger. "I don't understand." I was exasperated, and yes, exhausted. Sighing deeply, I snatched my key out of his hand. As I did, something shifted in his eyes. I couldn't read it in the dim light, but whatever it was reignited my dying flames. All I wanted was for him to pair and connect. Why was he standing far away? I quizzed myself, and without a second thought, I took a short step and was almost glued to him. "Anna, please." His deep voice sounded raspy, and I couldn't help but smile when his eyelid twitched. I might be a newbie at this, but my instincts already told me how the night would end, and not just tonight. At that instant, a distant part of my brain tried to remind me of my nosy neighbors, and how this would be the main gossip for the next day. But I was beyond caring now. "Anna," he whispered. The sound of my name on his lips sent shivers down my spine, just as his hand slipped around my waist to pull me firmly against him. Finally, my insides tingled with excitement. "Babe," his voice was strained, as he shut his eyes, breathing deeply. The tension buzzing between us was palpable. You need to stop with the mixed signals. I am trying so hard not to do anything you don't want. That was it. I was done with the time wasting. Grabbing the front of his shirt, I pulled him towards me and planted my lips on his. I let out a soft moan the moment our lips touched. Gosh, that felt amazing. As we stumbled inside, peeling our clothes off as we went, I suddenly realized with an almost scary certainty I was going to grow old with this man. The end.